This issue is a simulation for you to restore the Weishui Special Bridge train crash. Let's rewind the time to February 24, 2010. On this night, from Xiangfan Station, K935 train from Xiangfan Station was running normally on the Luozhan railway line. The destination of this train is Guangzhou East Station. It will stop at Yicheng Station, Jingmen Station, Danyang Station, Shimen County North Station, Changde Station, Yiyang Station, Changsha Station, Hengyang Station, Guangzhou Station, Xiangfan East Station. After a period of time, the train has come to the Luozhan Railway Cross City Station and the old Danyang Station interval. Luozhan Railroad is one of the 8 vertical and 8 horizontal railroad lines in China. The starting point is Luoyang, the end point is Zhanjiang. It was already more than 9:00 p.m. It was dark along the railroad line. The driver of the K935 train was concentrating on driving the train, but no one would have expected that a disaster was ahead, because not far ahead on the Weishui Bridge a group of high school students were meeting and chatting on the railway track, singing and drinking. They were using pliers directly cut the guardrail on both sides of the railroad. After cutting, then they entered the normal operation of the railroad tracks, began to play. There were 16 students in the group. This rail party was to celebrate birthday of one of the students. Some of them played cards on the tracks, some were playing with friends on the tracks, some of them were still holding bottles of wine and blowing hard. Some of the students got dizzy as they blew, staggering on the road. They don't even know that these behaviors are so dangerous. At about 10:30 p.m. It was already late at night. The surrounding villagers had turned off their lights and gone to sleep very quietly. Only on this section of the railway track where the party was taking place, can still hear the laughter of these high school students. By this time, K935 train is approaching the Weishui Bridge. In this section, the train will not stop at, no station will be stopped here, so the train is moving at a relatively high speed. The speed is 113 km per hour. After a short while, the train is now on the Weishui Bridge. The lights of the train illuminated the whole bridge at once. The keen driver, a quick glance at the high school students on the bridge, in his heart, he shouted "No good," then immediately took emergency braking measures. The wheels rubbed against the tracks with a shower of sparks, but the train with strong inertia, still keeps sliding forward. At this time consciousness, the students who could move immediately evacuated the tracks, but 2 other drunken high school students were too slow to move. Too late to dodge the fast approaching train, they were directly hit by the approaching train. Another student was in the process of running away in panic, unfortunately fell off Weishui Bridge. A total of 3 high school students were killed in the accident. Many other high school students were injured in the process of running away from the tracks. When the parents of the students arrived at the scene of the accident, they left tears of remorse. However, there is no medicine for regret. As parents, we have the responsibility and obligation to supervise our own children. As school teachers, should also strengthen the traffic safety knowledge education. Avoid similar incidents from happening again. May the deceased rest in peace. The living be warned.